Hello, hello, how are we all doing today? Welcome back to another stream, another dev stream. Seems like chat is a little bit slower today, but that is alright. Gonna give people a little bit of time to come in. Yeah, how are we all doing today? And right before stream, actually within the 5 minutes, in between the start of stream and now, bro, I got out of my chair to go get a cup of water and my legs just fucking collapsed. My fucking physical strength has atrophied so hard ever since going back to university last term. And I've been trying to start working out again over the last month, or I guess the last week I should say. But oh my god, I am so much weaker than I used to be. Another day waiting for the inevitable heat death of the universe. One day. In our lifetime, maybe even. Yeah, today we're going to be trying to implement a speech-to-text microservice for my personal version of Project Vita. I have been doing a little bit of research into this, just to make sure that, well, today goes smoothly and I don't completely bomb this, but I haven't really figured out what the Guatemala problem is. For those of you that aren't aware, for some reason, occasionally the speech-to-text for JEISON will just start listening and all it will transcribe to will be Guatemala, no matter what you give it. I'm not sure what the problem is there, but I have a feeling that if we use just a normal Whisper model, then it should be fine. Because the one that I'm using for JEISON is a quantized version, so I'm not sure if the quantization, the loss of accuracy there is causing some problems. Maybe it's my input prompt as well. Maybe that's also causing some problems. I have no fucking clue, right? But hopefully today, hopefully the microservice that we get through testing, we shouldn't see any problems like that. I'm hoping that I can get this done relatively quickly, hopefully within 2 hours, because holy crap, I did some scheduling yesterday. I made a schedule planning out everything that I want to do for Project JEISON and Project Vita for the next little bit before I pick it back up and start working towards version 3.0. And I have to say, holy crap, I have a lot of work to do. Just for this channel alone, just for Project Vita, I have 20 days in a row planned out with at least like 10 hours of work. But to be fair, that's also including video editing and stuff like that. And so it's just like, oh my god, I'm actually going to be no-lifing on Project Vita and my YouTube channel for the next month, it seems. Hopefully that means I do get some videos out, at least if I plan things correctly and all things go well. And hopefully we should have 2 more videos out by the end of this month. I don't know, whatever, that's besides the point. Yeah, without further ado, let's get started then. Where is... Oh yeah, another thing that I want to say. You'll notice that we have some more redeems now. We have some more channel point redeems. You can thank Fire Eagle for those. I spent way too long trying to integrate those rewards into... Yeah, I spent way too long trying to integrate those rewards. Oh, and MacTig just toggled it. Oh, there we go. It's fucking working. It's working. Oh god, I regret it already. Fucking cat femboy at the same time. I guess there's no escaping the allegations now. But yeah, you don't want to know. I spent like 3 hours making a custom YouTube Studio plugin and Twitch integration just to fucking get this reward working. I thought it was gonna be like, oh yeah, 1 hour in and out adventure. Nope, fucking 3 hours later. Oh, it's gonna be now. That's 3 hours I could have spent making a video, but I guess femboy cat ears got my priorities straight. Hey Limit, how's it going? Hey Monocore, it's been a while actually. Yeah, in case you haven't been around for a little bit, I'm making my own version of Project JEISON, or I guess now it's called Project Vita. But I'm making my own version because, well, trying to do everything in open source has been really hard because there's a lot of specific features that I want, but I know will just complicate Project JEISON a bunch in terms of setup and all that stuff. And so I'm making my own personal version so JEISON can run using that. And I can just quickly make my own integrations, features, all of that stuff without worrying about how it's going to like integrate into the rest of Project JEISON, the open source version. The people ask for the cat ears, well, the people ask and the people receive. That's how it goes around here. Yeah, without further ado, let's make the speech-to-text microservice. So I've done a little bit of prep for this stream. Wow, look at me coming prepared for once. I guess I should explain a little bit of what I'm doing before I actually start the timer. But today we're basically making a microservice for WhisperCPP here. Here we go. WhisperCPP. And this is, for the most part, what a lot of speech-to-text applications or speech-to-text integrations are using under the hood. Cobalt CPP, I know, is using WhisperCPP under the hood. And effectively what WhisperCPP is a C++ implementation of a Whisper model engine. And Whisper, if you'll remember, is a speech-to-text model developed by OpenAI, which they actually open sourced quite a long time ago. It's what we've been using for Project JEISON for the longest time, but we've been using a quantized model and we've been using Cobalt to run it. However, we're just going to skip the whole Cobalt step and go directly for using WhisperCPP here. So I've gone ahead. There's a bunch of versions here, and they even support Vulkan. So this works on AMD, NVIDIA, on your CPU, on macOS. This works for literally everything, which is the nice thing about it. You just have to download the right version here, and then you'll get a folder with a bunch of tools inside of it. Now, we don't actually need all of these tools, it just comes like that, but the main thing that we will need is Whisper Server here. And this Whisper Server will allow us to run a HTTP server, which will allow us to load and perform inference on models and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah. What else did I want to explain for that? Yeah, so basically you can download the Whisper models. You don't need to use something like TorchHub or some sort of Python script in order to download them. You can just come directly to Hugging Face. They have it linked somewhere inside of the README here, but you can just come over to Hugging Face and download one of the specific models. Now, the specific model that we're going to be using today should be the small one. They have a table for all the memory usage, so you can kind of pick out which ones will fit into your GPU alongside all the other models that you're using. For me specifically, I'm just gonna go with small because I'm pretty sure JEISON was using base EN quantized to 4 bits, and I think that was causing the Guatemala issue. However, if we size it up a little bit to small and we don't quantize it, I'm hoping we do see a little bit better performance. It is still underneath 1 GB, so this shouldn't be too much of a problem. This combined with everything else still should fit within 12 GB of VRAM, which should be fine for my system at the very least, but for your systems, I guess you could tweak it around, play around with those values. So I've gone ahead and I downloaded this one specifically, ggml small en bin. All these other ones, these are quantized to 8-bit quantized. I don't know what Q5 is exactly, because there's no way it's quantized to 5-bit. That doesn't make much sense. And I also don't really know what EN encoder, this ML model C one is. This seems to just be some sort of cache or something, some sort of compressed file. But these are like the 3 ones that people would normally look at least for small. And so I've gone ahead and downloaded WhisperCPP for CUDA 12.4. I've also gone ahead and downloaded the model here. Oh, well, I didn't actually finish downloading the model, did I? Let me move it in really quick. Hold on. I want to leak my downloads really quick. Downloads, ggml small en, throw that into Whisper. That should be good. All right. We got it. ggml small en bin. We have it here. It is literally int quantized to 5-bit. Why the fuck is it quantized to 5-bit? 5-bit just feels so wrong. Because normally you would quantize it to some sort of multiple of 2, because that's what computers like, right? But Q5 just seems weird. But yeah. So the things that we do need to get done today is 1, make a microservice for WhisperCPP. That should be relatively easy. And then the second thing is modifying our local, what is it called? Our local audio setup, so that way we can actually test it a little bit. I do have a GitHub project specifically for that, but it's for Project JEISIN, not, let me see if I can pull it up. This project right here, this one is specifically built for Project JEISIN and not for the one that I'm making right now, which is going to have a different API. But this is going to need a little bit of tweaking once I finish the rest of the microservices and combine them all together into one bigger service. But this is a good starting point just to test out our microservice. Off stream, I also did a little bit of modifications and polishing to the Mellow TTS server. And so we have proper logging now. We should be generating logs, 1 log per microservice here. We also have a bunch of like shared modules now that we can share in between our different microservices. So loggers should be standardized. We have a bunch of helpers for observing like the performance or the latency of specific endpoints, and 1 for loading and setting up our global config. So yeah, so just a lot of like utility stuff, as util should have been to begin with. I really fucked up my project structure with Project JEISIN because I have a bad habit of just throwing everything inside of util, even though it doesn't really make sense. Damn, limit truly coded off stream. I know, right? I actually did fucking work for once. Hey Limit, would you be up to change Vita's model if I make one? It's going to take a long time though. I think I'm good. Save yourself the time. Lies? What do you mean lies? I actually did work. The proof is right here. But yeah, I think for the most part, we're just going to copy paste a lot of the code from Mellow server. It's going to look relatively the same anyways, because a lot of it is setting up, getting configuration, all of that kind of stuff, right? Lies, plugins, yeah, no, that's not happening, buddy. So yeah, let's get started. Control, start the timer. For once, we actually remember to start the timer. Let's create a new file, call this whisper server, sure, whisperserver.py. And we're just gonna copy the contents from Mellow server over. So for Whisper, what we need to do is start up the server for Whisper here. We have Whisper exe here. Yeah, Whisper server exe here. So we need to come into this bin folder and actually start a new process on a port. Now, this server can take some parameters and we can use that to start it on a specific port and such, as well as our models and all of that kind of stuff. We're just gonna do a very rudimentary one so we won't be like hot swapping the model or anything, not like I actually need it for my own use case. But we should see here, we have one for model, so -m fname. We can use that, we can just use the /load endpoints, that's fine. But the one that I want to look for is, here we go, host and port. This allows us to start it on a specific host and a specific port, more importantly. And so, we'll worry about call later. This is going to be audio bytes. SR, this is an integer. SW, this is also an integer, and CH, this is also an integer. This is sample rate, sample width, and channels, and bytes here. We will figure this out later. Raise not implemented error. For configuration, I will also worry about this later. Oh, we also have this warm-up. Warm-up model, I will do this later. To do. All this configuration, we can worry about that later. Initialization, we can also worry about this later. Actually, I don't really care about this class. I can just do this however I want, really. Class Whisper server. So when we initialize this, we want to start the actual server. Do we want to start the actual server here? I'll just pass it for now, and we'll have a separate function for starting it. This should iterate through and try to find an open port. And on that open port will be where we start the server for our Whisper application or our Whisper server. But do I want to do that, or should I just hard code it? It would be a lot simpler if we just hard code it, right? Yeah, it would be a lot easier if I just hard code it. Let's do config, or self.port is equal to config dot, wait, config dot get. Do I have? Okay, fuck, I forgot how I set up config. We have get config dot get. From the group, we have config groups dot. We need a new config group, one specifically for Whisper. Yes. So this will be Whisper server, and I want to specifically get WhisperCPP port. Now inside of our global config, I put this under its own folder here. We will have, well, first of all, Whisper server. And underneath Whisper server, we're going to have this WhisperCPP port. And I'm going to set this to, oh wait, 8001 won't work. Because, yeah, 8001 won't work because VTube Studio is on this. We need a new range. What's the normal range again? I'm going to set this to, okay, let's just set this to 9001. We'll set you to 9001. Also, thank you for scheduling 3 streams this week. I was afraid everyone was going to postpone their September streams due to Silksong. I would play Silksong. I want to play fucking Hollow Knights, the Hollow Knights franchise, but oh my god, I do not have time. I've planned out every single hour of my day for the next 20 days just to stay on track. Otherwise, I am gonna fall so behind with Project JAISIN. How do I start a new process again? I need to start a new process. To start a new process, I need to import... Fuck, there was a way for doing this in Shell. You know what? I want to do this quick, so let's just pull up Project JAISIN as a reference. Because we have a general class for starting up and managing processes, like Cobalt. And so we have manager here. This process should load up here, CPP. Yes, we have the command here, self-process is equal to subprocess.open. Okay, subprocess is what we're looking for. Subprocess? Yes, subprocess. So import subprocess and dev null. And we'll just copy over the commands from here. We don't need this logging. Should be fine. I'm just gonna hard code this path. That should be fine. Bin slash WhisperCPP slash WhisperServer.exe. This is completely fine because, well, it's not like I'm trying to make this open source or anything. This is just for my own sake, and I'm probably only ever going to run this on Windows. So .exe. These parameters will be different as well. The port will be on, or I guess the host first off, 127.0.0.1, and the port will be equal to whatever we got from here, self port. Okay, this will allow us to start the process. And we're going to call this server process. So this starts up a process in its own shell. It's going to print out its outputs to dev null, which means it's just going to be thrown in the trash. Same with any errors that we receive from there. I might change this off streams because I might want to log out some information from here. But for the most part, I don't really care too much, at least for the sake of this stream. As a shell though, I don't think, no, this is not going to be a shell, I don't think we need that. Actually, no, I'm going to set this to true. I think we need this to be shell equals to true if we're going to be using relative paths here. Otherwise, it's just going to start a new, kind of like a command prompt at the root directory. And so it's not going to know where this bin is. But by setting this to shell equals to true, it's just going to start it off inside of personal Vita, and it will automatically see bin here. Should you output a transcription to debug? For now, this is fine. We are going to be getting back the results either way. It's just through the API, but we're just not going to see any of the logs to standard error, standard output that we might see from the application, right? For the time being, that's fine, because I just want to get things done quickly right now. So this will self-bind, self-port, get socket name. This is all for checking and confirming if the port is open. So I don't think we need anything else from here. So this starts our process. And is there anything else we need to do? Right. Self.model path, model file path. We're going to need to get that from the config as well. Model file path. This will be something like model slash whisper slash ggml small.en.bin. So once we start it, I'm gonna forcibly wait, which is honestly fine. Waiting on initialization is fine. Import time. I'm gonna perform time.sleep. Let's say 3 seconds, just to give it time to start. Give server time to start. And then after that, we can send a request to our server in order to load our specific model. Or actually, no, I don't care about that. No. We'll just do it immediately here. -m. Is it -m or can I do -- model? I prefer to do -- model. No, -m. Oh, -- model. Okay. -- model is equal to, and then the file path being self.model file path. So this will automatically start the server that has the port that we found as well as the model that we specified. Right? Yes, that should be okay. As for configuration, I don't really care about the configuration on the fly because realistically, I should never need to configure this. Yeah, I realistically should never need to configure this once I settle on a specific model. But what we do need is what we do need is a call function. And this will take in, as I stated earlier, some audio bytes, sample rate, sample width, and channels. So this is where it gets a little bit more interesting. We'll need, don't need time anymore. We need requests. Requests, I believe there should have been an asynchronous version, but to be honest, do we need an asynchronous version? No, we don't. We don't need an asynchronous version. Do we need an asynchronous version? No, I don't think we'll need an asynchronous version. And if I do, I can just refactor later on. For now, this is fine. So we'll perform response is equal to request dot, what is the request that we're performing? To inference, this is, what the heck is this? Is this a post request? It's just not obvious here. What is... I'm just gonna assume this is a post request. Or I guess we can see it here. curl-h multipart. Oh, multipart form data. Content type, multipart form data, file. Really? Fuck, what kind of, I forgot what this is supposed to be. Dot. Options, patch, post, put, request, session, response, get, delete. Okay, I don't quite remember. We're just gonna do post for now. This will be 127.0.0.1 with the port http:// that /inference dot format. that to self dot port. Yes, self dot port. Okay. I forgot the header. The header should have content type, and the content type should be multi-part form data. Does it have to be multi-part form data, or can it be something else, like a post body? Where do they specify the API for this? I guess it would be pretty inefficient to try and dig through 1,000 lines of code. Holy crap. WhisperCPP, what is this? WhisperCPP server, port to here, -h, multi-part. What is this supposed to be? Default content. Okay, let me try. Oh, shoot. Control F. I don't even know what I would be looking for, to be honest. Oh. Try it out. Method, inference, post. The encryption type is a multi-part form data. Okay, well, it looks like, okay, their only example is using multi-part form data. So we're just gonna stick with that. Headers is equal to content type, and this will be multi-part form data. I believe this is what it should be. As for the body, you know what? Let me just search this up. Python requests multi-part form data. How do I send something like this? They send a file. Print. Request post URL files. Oh. You just send files. Files to upload. Data, form data. Choose an audio file. Sept/audio. Response format. Okay, hold on. /inference. Inference. All right, inference path. Inference path. Inference path. Inference. It's equal to params. I have no clue what I'm looking at. Here we go. Request response. Maybe this should be it. No file field in the request. Res set content application JSON. Okay, so if I don't specify the file, it's gonna throw an error. That's what this seems like. So I need to pass in a file, which means I need to do it this way, which kind of sucks. Does this mean I need to specify a temporary file? Or can I just upload the bytes? If request has file. No file field into request. It needs to be a file, man. That's so annoying. Okay, fine. We'll have a temp. We'll have a temp folder that we can just throw stuff into. Shoot. Temp. So basically what the plan is, we're going to get some audio bytes, some sample rate, some sample width, and channels. And we're going to write this to a WAV file. After we finish writing it to a WAV file, we're going to pass it as a file inside of this header. That way our Whisper server can extract it from our file system and perform the operations there. Or it might, I don't know how this specifically works because I've never worked with file uploads from over HTTP. So I don't know if it actually sends the data over HTTP in this case, since it's looping back on localhost. But that's just details and I shouldn't be trying to figure that out right now. So files is equal to, what is files supposed to equal to? Files is equal to files. We're just gonna do an array, I guess. And we're gonna send this out to, okay, hold on. First of all, let's put a constant. Let's put a constant. Working file. Let's go to os.path.join. And I need os here. Os path join. This is going to be temp. And wait, os.path.current working directory. Fuck, how do I get current working directory again? Get CWD. Get CWD. There we go. Current working directory, temporary, whisper, temp, .wav. So this is our working file path. And this is what we're going to pass in for files here. We need this to be absolute because I'm not sure if relative will work for our Whisper server process that we started up here. But before we send that file off, we need to write it to that actual WAV file. We need to write the contents to the WAV file. So with open or wave.open, port wave, wave.open, self.working file path. And we're gonna open this as writing bytes. f.set frame rate to be SR, f.set sample width to be SW, and f.set and channels to be CH f.write AB. Thank you, Anthony, for the 7 months. What up? What up, man? We're making a speech-to-text microservice right now. Yeah, we've taken all the parameters here. We've written it to our file successfully. And using this file, we're uploading it to our WhisperCPP server. This should be good now, I believe. Now we'll return the results. Actually, we can even check inside of here. We don't need to return the results. We get the JSON. So let's print it out. Print response.json. So that way we can actually see what data we get back and what we should be parsing out. The bitrate exploded with all the emotes on the screen. It happens every time. Now, actually, I think this is all we need to do for Whisper server, at least for the time being. Once we figure out what the JSON format looks like, we can parse it out and just return the actual transcription, and that should be that. But I want to test out if this is even going to work as I expect it to. So let's pull up a terminal. Let's head back to the root and let's try and run this. So the model will specifically be under model/whisper/ggml. I can just pull it from here. ggml small.en.bin. And the port 9101. So if I run this, we get an error. What happened here? Unknown argument host. Really? By default, it is 127.0.0.1. So let me just take that out. I don't think we really need it. And I don't think they used the equal specification here because this is C, not Python. So we run this. There we go. Whisper is listening on here. If I start up a new console, now I should be able to shoot. wait. I have a example thing here.
This is a message from JIAI son.
Okay, we can use this as our sample input for the time being. We're going to... Do I have curl on this machine? Oh, I do. Okay. Curl to 127.0.0.1 9101/inference. -h will be content type. Is T capital? T is capital. I don't know if that matters. I forget. Type. Type multi-part form data. And -f is file equal to I'm gonna do an absolute. So where am I? Oh, I'm in my E. Okay. E/projects/stream/personal vita/output/output.wave. I think this should be good. Let's see what we get. Cannot bind headers. Cannot convert content type multi-part. Oh, I forgot a dash somewhere. Yup. Yeah. You are completely right, Monocork. But that's still not right. Okay. I have something mistyped. Multi-part slash form data. Did I misspell something? Content type. Multi-part slash form data. That looks right. Oh, wait. I don't know if this is gonna affect anything. Probably not. But what if I do this? No. How the fuck does this work? No, this was fine, I think. At in front of file? Perhaps. No, that doesn't seem to change anything. It says cannot bind headers. Cannot convert content type multi-part value of type string to type string collections I dictionary. It should be a colon. That's fine. What if I just get rid of the space in between? I don't think that's going to change anything. Why is it being such a bitch? Come on. Slash inference. Still doesn't want it. Okay. Invalid arguments. Is this colon the problem? Curl windows. Headers. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, but it shouldn't be any different. Because look at the formatting they're using here. It's still the same. What do you mean invoke something web? Like, if I just pass this, we'll get something, right? No? File not found? Oh yeah, file not found. That's an error from the server itself. That's fine. But the moment I put in -h, it doesn't like that. Content type, multi-part, form data.
I see you made some changes to your VTuber persona. It looks more happy. That doesn't feel alright XDD. Also, what are this new Twitch limit options that cost 500 cigarettes XDD?
Okay. You want to see what they are? You can test them out yourself. Also, don't you want to see more happy limit? Don't you want to see your streamer happy? Come on. I actually don't get it. I actually don't get why this is not working. If I change this to application/JSON, would you work? No. Invalid arguments? Okay, let's just fuck it. ChatGPT. Hold on. Gemini, actually. Gemini is smarter. I'm trying to run this curl command. Help. The error you're running curl command in PowerShell, not a traditional Unix. The alias is for invoke. Oh, that's what you mean. Invoke web request. Man, I hate Windows. It just feels weird. Curl exe. Or use curl exe directly. Let's try curl exe directly. There we go. Motherfuckers. There we go. This is a message from JIAI Sun, which makes sense because...
This is a message from JIAI Sun.
That makes sense. JIAI Sun. Coding at its peak. AI creates AI. AIception. Yeah, there we go. This should work out, which means over here, it starts out properly. We can get rid of host. These should be spaces and not equal signs. and multi-part form data, files is equal to that. Files or file? File. I still don't know if this is supposed to be an array or what. For now, we'll just leave it like that. But we can create our Whisper server now. Speech to text is equal to Whisper server, instantiate that. We are creating our fast API server. I don't care about security, so Chorus can go fuck itself. Generation requests. This is going to be audio bytes as a string. This is going to be SR as an integer. This will by default be 16,000. SW and CH also as integers. And by default, this is going to be 2 and 1. Generation request / generate. That makes sense. This will be speech to text generate. Generate with the loaded Whisper model. That's our description. We wrap this with observe log, so that way we can get a unique job ID for logging purposes, as well as see how long this actually takes to run the first time. And we're just going to perform speech to text using request.ab, request.sr, request.sw, and request.ch. That should be all we need, actually. What does it return? I don't think we can actually specify that. That's okay. As for configuration, you can go fuck yourself. I don't need configuration for now. So this will start it up using Whisper server, host, port, and reload. That should be all. We just need to add these to our configuration now. So this will be host 127.0.0.1. Port is going to be 9002, and reload will be true. Yes, yes. Oh, and environment is still the same. Okay. That should be all. Are there any changes I need to make to config? Does not look like it. So, we should be able to just... shoot. Stop that server, and oh, wait. I was about to run this, but then I forgot that we need to actually close this server before anything else. And so we need a stop function, actually. That was a close one. Stop, and we need to send the kill command to this process. Not kill. I don't know if this will actually work, but hopefully this is enough. And so once this finishes, we need to actually stop it. Speech to text.stop. And then we can stop the Whisper server. Okay, so let us run this now. Actually, can we run this now? Was there any additional dependencies that we needed? No, right? Does not look like it. Setup logger. Oh, whoops, not for Mellow server, for Whisper server. Whisper server. Whisper server. There we go. Gotta drop again. Hope to catch another stream in the near future this time. Definitely back for the next 24-hour marathon stream though. God. Alright, see you later, Monocork. Yeah, we're recreating the VTuber from scratch again, but this one is for myself because trying to make JEISON for these streams, but also keep it so I don't completely fuck up Project JEISON's open source code has been an absolute nightmare for me lately. And so I'm making this version so I can just make my own stuff for JEISON herself while keeping that separate from Project JEISON. That way I can just add whatever I like from this, polish it up, and then put it inside of Project JEISON whenever I feel like it. Gotta activate personal Vita. Okay. Python /. Shoot, what were the... Did I need to add a configuration? Or was that handled by default? Required true. Okay, whoops.
Hey Limit, now I remembered that you can't download your AI model to run locally because of OpenAI limits. So now that we have open version of ChatGPT OS, you will be able to make your own model in GGUF and run freely even in Discord if you want.
Okay, the thing about their OSS model isn't... It's not like it's any easier to run that versus other local models. The reason why I went with OpenAI is because they're a third-party service. It wasn't because I inherently think their API is better. Sure, it's like widely supported, but the main reason is because they're a third party. So I'm not running the models on my own system. That way I can keep the models. So that way I can like run full-sized, what's it called? I can run full-size speech-to-text and text-to-speech models on my own system while running the larger, more reasoning, smarter models on OpenAI's servers. GPT OSS doesn't really have any benefits compared to using something like Llama or Qwen. The only real difference is that, well, it's good for structured outputs. So you can make a case for using GPT OSS if you're using it for something like tool calling, for example. However, in my case, I don't have enough VRAM to run all the other models as well as GPT OSS on my own system, because I believe the smallest model size for GPT OSS is 20 billion. And even though by default it's already quantized, it's still a massive model that barely fits within 12 gigabytes of VRAM, which is all the VRAM that I have inside of my PC at the moment, right? I am getting my framework desktop soon, and they have started shipping them out. I'm expecting to receive it like mid-October maybe. Once that happens, I'll consider running GPT OSS on my own local machine, but it's not going to be for JEISON's personality, because that's just not what it's made for. Yeah, you need a stronger system if you want to actually train it. It's just not worth trying to train it for a personality when you can just use Qwen or Llama. There are 7 billion, 8 billion parameter models. Those ones are completely fine for our purposes. All right, this should start up our server. And once this is started up, we should be able to go to the Open API or the Swagger document and give it a test there. So it's opened. You can come over here, /docs, and we have this generate endpoint. Now with this generate endpoint, I am going to... Shit. Hold on. Let's generate a new speech, actually. I'm going to create a subversion or a subterminal here. Conda activate personal Vita. And we're going to start up the Mellow server. So Python /source/mellow, and config will equal to config dev.config. Dev.config, dev.yaml, dev.yaml. So we're going to use this to generate some speech bytes. Then we're going to insert that into this API here. That way we actually have something to test with before I actually before I actually refactor the local audio application to hook up directly into our Whisper microservice. This is going to take a little bit to load up because it has to load up the models, but there we go. It's running. You can come to /docs. Why isn't it opening? Oh, yeah, maybe it's just taking a long time to start up. There we go, /docs. We come over to generate, try it out, and we'll say, hello, Twitch chat. This should be good. Execute. We get some audio bytes here. And we'll use you inside of this example here. So we have that massive piece of text. We have a sample rate of 44100 with the same sample width and channels. Now, if we make use of this, right, this is not going to work actually. This is not going to work because what we're getting here inside of the request is a string, but we need this string to actually be decoded back into its bytes, right? If we look inside of Mello, we'll recall that we actually converted it to base 64 UTF-8 over here, right? Before we sent it back, because bytes are not JSON serializable. We need this to be JSON serializable, so we need to actually decode this information here. I believe it should just be, let me just import base 64. It should just be base64.b64 decode with alt chars, string alt chars. I think by default it's UTF-8, right? Whatever. I think this should be good enough. Let's restart you. Or actually, I probably did not need to do that. But there we go. Started the server. Everything should be ready to go. If I hit execute on this, we'll get back a response. Too many values to unpack. Okay, whoops. What was the problem here? AB, string. Expected to, internal server error. We should have a log. Actually, no, we don't have logs because I'm not logging any errors. Am I? Hold on. Helper, observe log, exception. Okay, yeah, we do get logs. So if I come over to my logs, Whisper server, what happened here? This finished really quickly as well, but it was an error. Too many values to unpack. KV files inside of requests models. Oh. Okay, let's do files, but let's not have this as an array. Let's just do this. Let's try it again. Execute. Cannot encode objects that are not two tuples. Come back to logs. What's the problem here? Again with requests. Okay, I do not know. Hold on. Python requests files. What is files supposed to be? Files. Is this really what it's supposed to be? Files is files. Oh. I'm stupid. Okay, okay. Files here, this refers to the -f here, right? -f, -f, -f. And then this is the actual dictionary that we need to put in. So file is equal to this, and temperature is equal to that, and so on and so forth, right? Response format JSON? Sure, I'll add response format JSON to there. We'll have, wrap you in this, file, like so, and response format is JSON. Here, let's try you again. Execute. Max retries, no connection available. What happened? (9-101). Failed to establish connection. URL/inference. Host 127. Max retries exceeded with URL/inference. Was there a bigger problem with it? No connection could be made because the target machine actively refused it. That means our server didn't even start properly. Yeah, that means our server didn't even start properly. Perhaps I can say shell is equal to false. Maybe that could fix it. And we'll restart you. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm dumb. I'm not even starting it. Hold on. Speech to text.start. Yes, there we go. Restart you. That should have started now. And if I run this, we get a different error. Hopefully this is actually different. We actually connected. Request JSON decode error, which is good. I'm pretty sure this is good because this is for JSON. Yes, this is good. So we did get a response back, but we're just failing to... What happened here? Response JSON. Inside of decode, site packages models, requests models. Oh, what? Response format JSON. I am pretty confused. Temperature is fine. Temperature increment, that's fine. This is all fine. Multi-part form. Content type. Let's actually just stop this. Shutting down. Stopped. Okay, that's good. I thought the problem was with this JSON parsing, but I'm pretty sure it's to do with this one. I just have no idea what. Perhaps it was this capitalization error. We'll see. Boom. Problem. Problem. Oh, no. It is a problem with response.json. Okay. Let's just do response. I don't know if I need to restart or not. Oh, null. We get back null. Really? We get back null. What if I get rid of you? Execute. What? What are you? Hold on. Oh, because, okay, no. The file that I'm looking for is not being created. Why is it not being created? I'm trying to write this file, but it's not here. Oh no, it should be in temp, right? Temp.
Hello, Twitch chat.
Hello, Twitch chat, yeah. So this is correct. We're using the current working directory, temp, whisper temp. That should all be fine. We're uploading this file. Right? That's all we really need. Oh, print response. Response 400? Not JSON. No, that would cause an error, right? Fuck, what is this supposed to be? Wait, no, JSON is a function. Oh my god. Dot status is 400. Dot body? Dot raw? I don't know what the fuck to pull. HTTP response dot JSON. No, internal server error. Other. I don't know why .json doesn't work here. .content. Okay. Maybe this will work. Run. Invalid request. Invalid request? Really? File. Content type, multi-part, form data, file. This is what the original looks like. 127.9101/inference, content type, multi-part, form data. File is, oh, there's an at the, fucking so stupid. At, there we go. Dot format. What is the point of having the at there? What is the point of having this at here? I don't understand it. Maybe this is for standing for absolute? I don't fucking know. Okay, this should work now. Invalid request, you motherfucker. Why? Why? What is this? Let me print out. Print. Self-working file. Because it works for... I don't know if it's just a problem with the slashes or what. But this is what it looks like. Compare that to here. It looks exactly the same, to be honest. Whoops. Hello, Noel. I'm getting absolutely gapped here. I don't think the slashes are a problem. File. I'll fucking generate. Can we gamble if Limit manages to fix the problem in the next 5 minutes? You expect so little of me, and you're right. File is equal to @e file path. If I were to switch you up with the other version, or just like double slash it, I don't think this is going to be a problem. Yeah, this is not a problem here. So why is it a problem here? It's not like it's an HTTP problem, is it? What if I get rid of you? I would probably break it, to be honest. It needs the protocol. Yeah, no connection adapters were found for this. Content type, multi-part, form data. Response, format, JSON. I don't think this is going to change anything. Invalid request. This is still fine. File is equal to... I don't understand. What is wrong with this thing? Headers, content type. Invalid request. Can I explain why it's an invalid request? Hello? Reason? Bad request. I know it's a bad request. Why the fuck is it a bad request? Oh. Status code is 400. Oh my god. This is called inference, right? Inference. It is 127. That is correct. I don't understand. Why? Support, inference, multi-part, form data, file. What else can I get to debug it? Is there a more verbose reasoning, please? I don't think there is. What happens if I turn this HTTP response as a result? Yes, get response 400. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. Only 2 people bet, lol. Raise for status. Raw. Okay, what was this again? URL lib response. Search for you. What do we have for this? Headers, status, version, reason, decode content, request URL, retries. What the fuck? Data? Data? Nothing there. I mean, this doesn't tell us anything new. Okay, I know what we should do. Subprocess, we're gonna print out the fucking errors from this standard out and standard error. Where the fuck is it? Python, subprocess. Get standard error. Can I get this standard error from this? Get exit code and standard error from subprocess call. Here we go. Standard error to standard out. So process.standard out. We'll just do this. Fuck it, I don't care. For temporary purposes, we're just gonna print this shit out to console. Just tell me what is wrong. Bad file descriptor? Bad file descriptor? How the fuck is it a bad file descriptor? It's right here. What the fuck? I am slowly losing it. Bad file descriptor, bad file descriptor. Fuck off. Oh, it's fucking broken now. Why? Oh, the bad file descriptor refers to standard out. Why is this not good? Standard out is normal, no? Oh, because I set shell is equal to false. Okay, well, we need to restart it. Bad file descriptor. Why is this a bad file descriptor? Subprocess. Standard out. No. I need a better way. Can I just directly pipe it my own way? Standard process.pipe. Where does this send it off to? Where do you pipe the results to? Addition, nothing mentioned about pipe. Pipes, oh, pipes. Pipes. Oh god, I just realized. Oh, can't we do self.server process.read, communicate, send signal, standard error, standard in, standard out, IO bytes. Oh, okay. I got this. Wait, is this right? I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Okay, I'm pretty sure if I use this will access this pipe, right? Hopefully. Maybe. What other attributes do we have? Wait, terminate, standard in, standard out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are just the pipes that we have.
Do you really got this?
I don't really have this, but this returns back the pipes. Pipes.communicate. P open, this returns back the pipes. No, pipes.communicate gives us back the errors. Okay, fuck it. Self.standard out and self.standard error. This is going to be this server process.communicate. So we're going to get back to standard out and to standard error as these two. And I'm just going to print these two. So instead of trying to print out the raw data here, instead of printing out all of that crap, we're just going to logger.critical standard or self.standard error, or standard out then standard error. Okay, hopefully we should be able to see the actual problems directly from the server now. Right. Oh, what the fuck? This does not look right. What can I do with the pipes? Oh, what the fuck? This is not right. Wait. Oh, wait. Whoops. Never returned. Oh, shit. What happened? Okay. Whisper logs. What happened? What happened? You didn't get any criticals. Oh. Observe log. Critical. Unknown error on request. No adapters from... Oh, never mind. That's not relevant. Fuck! This did not work. This should bytes. Oh, this is bytes. Base 64 dot B64 decode dot encode to UTF-8, I think, right? Returning bytes into string. Standard error. So, where are you? Copy all of this and replace what we have here and execute. Oh, we returned. What's the problem? Please tell me you found a problem. Critical. This is not it though. No connection made, actively refused it. What? What? Restart, maybe? Okay, now this is weird. Because it looks like our server isn't even running anymore. No connection could be made because the computer actively refused it. Making Whisper server gone wrong. It shouldn't have been this hard. Oh, maybe because I set this to true. Let's set this back to false. Fuck me, fuck me. Just wanna get these results out. Please. Oh my god. Cores? Cores? Oh, probably because it hasn't finished setting up. No! Oh, I see. Wait. Wait, what? I don't get how this works. Oh my fucking god. Motivational pipe to pipe my results out. Okay, this is not working. We're gonna get rid of this communicate, and we're just going to pass in self server process standard error, and same with get read. Here we go. And we're gonna do the same thing, but for standard out. So if we run this now, oh my god, it's broken. If we run this now, it should run, execute. It's never gonna finish, motherfucker, because it's trying to, oh, yeah, it's trying to read out the bytes, but it's not doing it successfully. Why is it getting so hung up on this? Come on. Yeah, it's not. It's hung. It's fucked. Oh my god. Let's go back to the forum post. It's wrong. If you're using 2.x, you need shell equals to true. Well, we're not using 2.x, so that's fine. Pipe's return code does not equal 0. An error happened. Ooh, we can do this instead. Check output, subprocess check output. Wait, what? Oh, no. Error outputs, read lines. Could you use Cobalt to host your Whisper model? But I don't want to have to go through fucking Cobalt when I can just use this directly. Like, I think this is just a skill issue. It's not that WhisperCPP is actually hard to use. I'm just fucking struggling for God knows why. Check output. Fuck, subprocess management. Subprocess run. Keep it simple, silly. This is simple. I'm just stupid. Special value that can be used for standard in, standard out, standard error arguments, yes, and indicates that a pipe to the standard stream should be opened, yes. Most useful with popen.communicate, yes. Special value that can be used as a standard error argument to popen and indicates a standard error should go into the same handle as the standard output. Captured. Complete process, captured standard. So it looks like we're only gonna see the outputs when it's completed.
C0RV3L is now following.
Thank you, Corville, for the follow. I'm actually stupid. This shouldn't be hard. Why am I struggling to read the fucking output? Captured output? True? Why am I struggling to get the fucking standard output from this shit, man? Like, what? Get standard out. Like, please. How do I get the standard out? Run? Am I using run? No, I'm using popen. Popen. Redirect standard out to pipe. Okay. Yeah, we have it to pipe, and I'm gonna redirect this to standard out. Sure, read the output. Communicate, decode. Self.server subprocess. Logger dot critical standard out string. Come on. And it's gonna get hung up on it again because of communicate. I'm pretty sure communicate is not gonna fucking timeout. Timeout's gonna fucking throw an error. What do you want? Inputs. Communicate. No. I just want the fucking output data. For complete output after process completion. For real-time, line-by-line output. Okay. Iterate over process standard out directly. Really? Oh my my fucking god. Self.server process dot standard out dot, and this is an IO, right? So I can just get read line. Wait for the process to finish if you're done reading. For line in self-server process standard out. We're just gonna log that line. Hopefully this should work. Trying literally everything under the sun just to get some results out of this shit. And of course, it's hung up again. Oh, great. Standard out. Decode. UTF-8. Even that shouldn't be a problem.
Take a small break or throw the code an error to AI. Don't expect to fix at low standards.
Low standards. Hold on. One last try. One last try. Code. Standard out. So I want this just to read everything that's in there, but not to flush. No. Read line. No. Seek. Writable. Because this is just a normal IO object. When did you get the new model? I got it like 2 streams ago. Fire Eagle made it. Or Fire Eagle modified my old one. I just want to read. Just want to read from it. Why can I not read from it? Okay, can we do read line and see if we even get anything from this shit? Please, please, please just work. Execute. Immediate? Okay, that worked. And we got inside a critical. Aha, we got something. You see? Okay, we're getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. So, while self.process.standardout.readable, we're going to read the next line. You're seeing where I'm getting at now. We're gonna print literally everything. Okay, we're gonna print line by line. What happened here? Whisper. Whisper init from file with params no state. Loading file, okay, use GPU, that's all fine, that's all good. It didn't throw an error. Hold on. There has to be some sort of parameter here. Debug mode. Enable debug mode. Dump lol. Yes. Okay. We're fucking putting on debug mode. And we're gonna print out literally everything because I just want to know what the fuck is wrong here. Okay. I can't even fucking... I can't shut down the process anymore. It's stuck. We're fucked. We're boned. What have I done? I can't kill this process. Debug mode. What is debug mode supposed to even do here? Translate, diarize. What else do we have? Threads, processors, offset. Is there a thing for me to just direct the logs into another file? Inference file path, convert, SNS. No speech threshold, suppress, voice activity. No, there isn't. Print colors, print special, print output in real time. Print progress, do not print timestamps. Debug mode. Example, dump log mel. I'm going to restart this, and hopefully it doesn't hang again, or otherwise I need to kill them through Task Manager. Oh, what the hell? Oh, come on. There we go. Conda activate. Personal beta. What the fuck? Personal beta. And python./source/whisper -- config is equal to config/dev.json. It's not an actual file. Dev.config. Oh my fucking god. It's dev.yaml. I'm stupid. Dev.yaml. Here we go. It actually started this time. So if I hit execute, it's not printing anything. It's not fucking printing anything. Or maybe it is. Hold on. Holy shit. Hey, how about you chill for a second, yeah? Oh god, I can't tell it to fucking chill. Well, something happened. Fucking god. Oh god. Oh god, we need to kill this process. Oh my fucking god, my computer. My computer's about to be all logs if I don't stop this right now. Oh my god. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, I have produced way too many fucking logs. Okay. I literally, it's this log is too big for me to even like scroll through. Oh my god. Okay, I need to delete this. So readable is going to be true so long as the process hasn't stopped yet. That's annoying. Fucking hell, how big is this? We've managed to generate over damn near 3 million logs. I can't even delete it. I can't delete it. While loop log strikes back. Oh my fucking god. Okay, I need to delete this just manually. Stream, personal Vita, log. Holy shit. It is half of a gigabyte. Holy crap, okay. Oh fuck. Bro, my VS Code is freaking the fuck out right now. Okay, there we go. So this was not good. I'm just gonna print 1,000 lines at a time. There's no way it produces more than 1,000 lines. Or for I in range 0, 1001. There's no way there's more than 1,000 lines, right? Come on. Need to start a new process. Conda activate, personal Vita, Python / whisper. Okay, there we go. I'll try again. Come on. There is no way it takes more than 1,000 fucking lines to print all of this shit. This is nowhere near 1,000. What the hell? KB cache, How long has been whispered in taking you? It seems to be an hour 30, which is dumb as fuck. It is literally just because I don't know why this request is not working properly, and I can't get the actual reason, because the reason that I get back is just that it's an invalid request, but it doesn't tell me why at all. Also, we got fucked. It's not telling us anything. Even though there was an error, it's not telling us what the error is. Like print response, right? If I say print response, run this again. We're gonna see response 400, right? This means there's a 400 error, so it's a bad request. And I'm trying to print all of the lines, right? Trying to print all of the lines. Oh, we got our 1,000. Okay, here we go. It's not telling us anything. Well, bro, it's not telling us what's wrong with the errors. And the errors, like, just tell me what's wrong. Maybe it's because it's a post request? No, but it's supposed to be a post request. I'm so confused. I'm throwing this back to DevNull because the logs are not giving me jack shit. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? What the fuck can I get back from this? What can I tell is the problem here? I'm just gonna ask Gemini. New chat. I am trying to make a Python request to a WhisperCPP server. This is my request. I am getting a 400 error. Help. Limbus parents, what the hell is he speaking? What the fuck is this? Yo, I've never seen this before. What? Just open a whole interactive environment for me. Damn. All right, what the hell is files? Files, file, audio file. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? No, there's no way this is right. Internal server error? select object is required, not wave right. I thought so. Ew, Gemini? What's wrong with Gemini? I think Gemini is smarter than GPT. Import, inference, files. Okay, you know what? We'll try it. With open, self-working, read as F. Like, I really don't think we're supposed to put the file descriptor here, but that's what they do, so we'll give it a try. Yeah, that's not working out right. Char map decode. Wait, this is different. Unexpected error, observe log, speech to text, request, prepare body, encode files, decode. Char map can't decode bytes. Wait. In position, maps to undefined. Wait, what? Is reading it as bytes might work? But the char map isn't right. Because encoding, I'll do encoding is equal to UTF-8. Encoding is equal to, or whoops. Encoding is equal to UTF-8. Let's see if this is good enough for you. Fuck. Come on. Started, execute, error. What's the error? UTF-8 cannot decode. Invalid start byte. What? Claude for the win? Honestly, I should probably try using Claude. Byte's really biting him in the ass, it really is. Okay, it looks like request library is having trouble with the way you're formatting the request, which is a common issue when dealing with form data. The library is designed to handle the complex header and file reading process for you, so manually specifying content type and using the string or the file path can cause 400 bad requests. And created a Python file that was corrected. Main changes, handle the file properly. Request library is smart enough to handle try accept. Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of this encoding. See what error we get back again. Run. We'll get back an error. It'll say this, and I'm just gonna ask Gemini when adding the file to the request, I get this error. Okay, what change did they do here? Read bytes. Right, this is supposed to be read bytes, my bad. But file is this. File name, audio file, and audio wave.thing. Really? So this is supposed to be F, and file name is supposed to be, let's just say, let's just hard code this. Okay, execute. 400. Shit. We got another 400 error. Why? Why is this a 400 error? Whisper temp wave. Oh my fucking god. So you're sending bytes to your Whisper server? I'm trying to send it the file over as they intended it to be sent over. But it's not... I'm still getting a 400 request. Files is equal to that. Files is equal to file. Ba, 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 ba. File name, audio file, which is read bytes. Audio slash wave, which is fine. Request post. Files is equal to files. They get rid of the multi-parts. $200 response.json. Oh, we got it, motherfucker. We got it. Oh my god, this piece of shit. Why is multi-part form data so fucking AIDS? What is wrong with this? I don't think it was able to parse out the WAV file correctly or the WAV format, and I have no clue why. But basically all we did here was we opened the file, so we get a file descriptor, which in a sense is just a number, and we're adding this to our file here. So we're telling it this is the file name, whisper.temp.wave. This is just metadata purposes. And then we get the actual file descriptor, which allows the library to go in and actually copy the contents of the file. And we're saying that this file is a WAV file. Why is the timer 5 hours? Did you restart it? Okay, I am working on 5 different videos in the background. So seeing time skip in between every segment, it makes it hard to track how long I'm spending on each of those videos. And so basically whenever I start another sub project, I'm just starting from 0 and adding that to the overall timer. So 5 hours right now. This includes last stream as well, where we made the Mellow server. But we finally got it. We finally fucking got it. Okay. If response dot fuck, status, that's what it's called, is response dot status does not equal to 200, then we want to raise an exception using response.reason. No. Whisper CPP returned with code and then the actual response dot format, response dot status code, and the response reasoning. Otherwise, we will return with response.json text. There we go. And we're going to rtrim it and ltrim it. Ltrim, lstrip. I think it's lstrip. .rstrip. Okay, fucking finally. So if I hit execute on this now, we should see hello which chat, but really it should be Twitch chat. That's fine. Why is it? Oh. Wait a second. Mellow server returns it as that. This should be, what should we call this? We'll call it content. And so we get our JSON response with content, hello, Twitch chat, not which chat, but that's fine. Okay, we finally got it. What happens if I pass this as a, how can I make this an error? 0? No. That formatting wouldn't work. You know what? Fuck it, we'll try it. If I pass this with 0 channels, will this work? Detail. Number of channels not specified. Huh? Huh? Wait. Where the fuck did that error come from? Because that shouldn't be from Whisper, right? Because we aren't doing any sort of type checking here or data validation yet. Is that coming directly from... Oh, no. 500 internal server error, detail number of things not specified. This should be coming from our helper, which says raise HTTP 500 detail. Yes, okay, this is correct. So we are catching the exception. The problem here from this request should be logged as number of channels not specified, wave error. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this is all good. So we have a server set up for Whisper now, and it can correctly take in audio inputs in the form of a post request and perform transcription on it. Nice. Just watched a fan art VOD. It was peak. It was cursed. It was so cursed. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna refactor the fucking local audio application because, quite frankly, we don't need it to actually test this application. We could just use the outputs from our text-to-speech server. And I think it makes more sense to revisit the local audio once we actually start making the whole application that combines all of the microservices together into one cohesive application, right? As for configuration, all this stuff, I'm just gonna take this offline because I'll be honest, I don't even know what I want to configure for this. I don't think there is really anything that I need to configure. But this is functional, this is working. I need to get rid of debug mode here because that's useless. Anything else that I need to make changes to before then? No. All right, this should be all good. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we're one step closer to making a personal version of Project Vita. Next stream is going to be a content react, but the stream after that, we're going to be tackling local LLMs. So for that one, we're going to be using LlamaCPP, and instead of using a model that I have planned for JEISON, I mean, we could probably use a model for JEISON. You know what?
Yay, local models.
Yeah, local models. Actually, no. I am going to, I'm just going to use a base Quen model for that probably. I will probably give it a try with my own fine-tuned tested. No, I'll probably test it with my own fine-tuned models. Again, once I actually make the application that orchestrates everything, because I need something that can structure the prompt templates and everything. But for the time being, I'm just going to use Quen because that one is relatively simple to use. Yeah. Watch me send you a full playthrough of Silksong, bro. Don't ruin it for me. Don't spoil. Anyways, my 2 hours for today is up. I need to go back to, again, making more videos and working on JEISON. But yeah, in the meantime, take care. I'll see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your days. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.